Today on Flashback Gamer, we're going to take a look back at the Dreamcast. It came out on September 9th, 1999, and there were about 10.6 million units sold. I believe it debuted at about $199. It was revolutionary as it came with a dial-up modem built right in, so it was the first real online console. There were add-ons like the net link for the Sega Saturn previously, and there were other add-ons for other systems. I'm not sure of all of them right now, but I know there were a few. But this was the first one that came with it built right in. It wasn't an add-on. So it was really ahead of its time. Everybody knows about the Dreamcast pretty much if you're watching this. But this is more of like a mini review, but unboxing. Not because this is a brand new one, but because I've never opened this one. I got this recently from someone, and I've never opened it, so I don't know exactly. I could open it because just be full of foam and maybe the console, or just foam. But we're going to open it up, take a look inside, see what all came inside of it, see if it's like the new. Well, first we'll take a look around the outside. The front's pretty plain, just the ultimate gaming system. So once you bought this, really, I don't know why I bought new ones, because this is the ultimate. Why would it? What comes after the ultimate? So this is the best one. Side, a little copyright, seeing what kind of technology's in it. Top, the other side's exactly the same. Then we get the back. Sonic Adventure. So this is a later model because it has Sonic Adventure 2 on it. We got Phantasy Star Online, Quake 3 Arena, NFL 2K1, Shenmue, and Crazy Taxi. Now I have the Sega Sports Edition of this, and it came with the 2K games, so maybe it came out before this one. Anyway, the tape was already cut. I didn't cut this, but see which side. This side, or this side looks like the side that opens the easiest, so we're gonna go with that side. See what's inside this box. Maybe it's like a new one. So, well, the web browser 2.0, still sealed, so they never used that. Power adapter, which has definitely been unraveled, so we know it's been used. Still in the plastic controller. Talk about that in a little bit. Set that out to the side. 50 feet phone cord for the dial-up modem, which is pretty much useless now. Sega Dreamcast Generator Demo Disc Volume 2. Comes with Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Railroad Tycoon 2, Sonic Adventure, Dead or Alive, Rayman 2, Fur Fighters, and MDK 2. I guess that's what's in it. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that was what was actually in that. And there's the ratings for those games. So I guess that came with the console. Yeah, it's been packaged in here a little unwieldy, but hey, it's still wrapped. It's a little dirty, like it wasn't always wrapped. Heavy. The Dreamcast felt expensive. I remember it felt really, because it has a fan. It's like one of the first ones with a fan. It really felt expensive. Nothing in it, I hope. No, nothing in it. Hopefully it works. We're going to power this up on video too for the first time. I think the rest is just packaging. Feels like it. Yeah, there's nothing else in the box. Just the molded cardboard and this cardboard end piece that was supposed to go. I'm going to put the packaging back in the box, take a look at the console. It's a little dirty, it needs a clean up. I think I'll do that after this video is over. 4 ports. Became the industry standard for a short period of time, starting with the N64. Not like the TurboGrafx, that only came with 1, which is kind of weird. But got 4 on this. Open mechanism seems to work pretty good. It's a little slow. Not too bad. But definitely a little sluggish. Like the spring may be wearing, or it's just dirty. There's the 56K modem. Built right in. And I believe when they first came out in Japan, they only came with a 33. And for now, I cannot... There we go. You could replace this with a broadband adapter. So you can connect it now to the internet. I don't know why. I think all SegaNet things are down now. There may be some fan-based things running, but I don't know about that. Serial port, AV out, AC in. One thing I noticed in the box, there was no AV cord, so I'll have to get one of those so we can test that. I believe I have a couple. This one was, of course, made in China. and it's the model HKT 3020, manufactured November 2000. So it was close to 2001 when this one would have been boxed up, shipped out, hopefully probably trying to get it out in time for the holiday season. Although, from what I understand, they had a good many of these things made, because you could buy them new up until a couple of years ago still, new old stock. Take a deep look at the controller. You know, the Dreamcast controller, some people praise it, some people hate it. I felt that the stick was better than the N64's, had a little more tension on it, but still, it's still a little wobbly for me. I didn't care as much for that. A lot of roll in it. The D-pad was pretty decent, but it wasn't as good as a Nintendo D-pad. Nintendo always did really well on D-pads. Got the 2 ports, because there's no rumble yet. So if you wanted rumble, there was an adapter you could plug in here, added rumble, just like the N64 had. It came with Star Fox, I believe it was, the rumble pack. Just had a rumble pack. And then the VMU, so you could see it through there because it had a little screen on it. I'll get one of those, hook that up. Yeah, it's a little dirty, but the buttons feel clean. Not sticky dirty, just dusty dirty, like it sat out for a long time with no one touching it. And then they boxed it up and just sat it in the closet for a while. You could use this disc and actually use it as a web browser. And it was kind of weird because it wasn't very fast, even though it was dial-up, so it wasn't fast anyway. But it was slower than computers at the time. When you were browsing, it took a while to load because it wasn't really designed for that initially. They tried to make it better later on with different versions of the web browser. I remember the first web browser was really slow. Using a standard controller, you could get a keyboard for the Dreamcast. The VMU is compatible with this. I guess you could save your bookmarks. Jump pack. I have no idea why you would need a vibration feature on a web browser. I've never tried it, so I don't know. VGA, which would make sense because web pages look way better. And it looks like it has MPEG software, so you could stream video and Flash. I can't imagine how poor Flash was on this machine. I was online with it for a short period of time. I tried it out, but it wasn't very good. So maybe less than 2 hours total I was ever online with the Dreamcast. There used to be a way you could hook it through NetZero. So let me fire this up and we'll take a look at the game. Just make sure it works and see it in action. Here we are firing it up. Seems to be working all right. I don't have a disc in it yet, but I will put one in shortly. Just want to let it boot up here. Now, I did turn it on once to set the time, so we didn't see that. That's current time and date. Seems to be working all right. Settings are all good. So we're going to pop in a game here. I got Metropolis Street Racer. Going to pop that in. We'll take a look. See how that looks. Let's see how it works out. Oh, that's fast. That works really good. This drive sounds good. You can hear it going. There it is. Now I have this is recorded on camera, so I don't know how well it's showing up. Looks pretty good on my end, but looks can be deceiving. Wow, that's a fast load. I mean, games today still don't load that fast, and they're on hard drives. I know that's just the video and all, but still. We're going to skip the video. Taking a look here. Warning! Don't street race. Little tidbit. Thank goodness they told me that, because after I played this, I was really going to try it with my super fast truck. Yep, that is good. Good to go. I don't know. We're -5, I believe. Check this out. The Kudos. Yes, this is where Kudos came in. This is the precursor to Project Gotham Racing on the Xbox, made by the same people, Bizarre Creations. This is not a review for this game. Just to show you that the Dreamcast works. And it seems to work perfectly. This thing is same sound as I remember in my good working one. So it doesn't sound any different, like there's gears going bad or the drive or anything. Single player. Yeah, we're not going to be doing all this. Yeah, I should have picked a game that we didn't have to do all this. But you can see that it works, and that's all that really matters. It was what I was testing to make sure everything was working the way it was supposed to. So, thanks for watching, And please subscribe to my videos, subscribe to my channel. Come by flashbackgamer.com. You'll see where I keep most of my videos and other stories that are not on YouTube. So if you see this on YouTube and you're like, man, I'd like to see something else, I'm going to start putting game reviews up there, written ones, as well as video reviews. They're coming soon as I get the hardware to record my games. And there's some pictures of vintage video game collectibles. Try to put some up on there. So, thanks for watching.